how to exchange AMG or how to revalidate it to another day. At first, let's start from revalidation. If airline allow to revalidate ticket to another flight, at first let's prepare PNR for revalidation. Let's add new flight segment. For example, it will be 21st of October. It will be the same RPD. Two seats, and I should put this new flight above the same original flight on the first line in this case. Then let's add unknown arrival segment between two similar flights, between the first and the second. Then let's save modification. We need HK on the new flight segment, ER. And then let's cancel, let's delete unknown arrival segment. Now PNR is prepared for revalidate ticket to another day. Entry will be 70, then star symbol and new flight segment line number. System try to revalidate ticket, but there is some services that are associated with this flight segment. Original flight segment is segment number 2. Then we have two services, it's seat, that associated with this flight segment. System asks us to cancel this service or to book the same service on the new flight. Let's book the new service on the new flight, the same service. So it will be seat map, then book, then add SSR seat, I want to book the same seat. Because we need the same reason for issue subcode. Save modification. And then we open PNR. Okay. Our new service is HD status. Service reason for issue subcode SPF. Flight segment number 1. Number 1 is the first flight segment, new one. Now number 3 is original flight segment, and on this flight segment is the same reason for issue subcode booked. Let's try to do revalidation again. At first, delete unknown arrival segment from PNR, then 70 star symbol, new flight segment light number. Tickets are revalidate. There is a new flight segment in these tickets on the first flight coupon. Then save our modification, ER. And then let's check that original services are deleted from PNR. There is no service that was associated with 20th of October because there is no this flight segment in PNR. We have just new flight segment in PNR, 21st of October, and the same AMD now associated with this new flight segment. Let's open ticket of the first passenger. This ticket, then 3 AMD are associated with this ticket. Let's go to the next page, F6 entry. Well, you will see this AMD that was issued for seat service. So it was revalidation. Ticket revalidate to new flight, new day, and AMD is revalidate to new service. This service is associated with the new flight, and this service has the same reason for issue subcode as original service. It was no any modification in AMD, just AMD is reassociated with new flight segment in PNR. What about exchange? Let's do exchange of services that associate with the with the second flight segment. The first example will be do exchange of AMD for the same flight segment but to another service with another price. For example, the first passenger bought vegetarian lunch. The price, the fare of this service is TM/S like sold plus service line number. The price is €18. For example, passenger want to cancel this service and book and buy another service. For example, it will be breakfast. 0AI. Well, the price is in rubles, 2000 rubles. The original price was 1800, so it will be exchanged with additional collection. Let's book new service for the first passenger on the first flight segment. It will be 3SA, first segment, passenger number 1, type AMD A1 breakfast, /0AI, reason for issue subcode of breakfast. Service is added. Passenger number 1, service number 1. Original service is, okay, let me add to the second service. Well, original service, passenger number 1, flight segment number 2, was 0AR. Now, before saving our modification, we can price exchange of this service. How system will price this exchange? Entry will be TM/EX like exchange plus new service line number, service number 5, plus original service line number, service number 1. System refund original service minus €18. System price new service is €25, and difference between these two amounts is in local currency 725 rubles. New service not confirmed yet, so I need HD status in new service and then I can do exchange. It will be exchange with additional collection. Let's save our modification. Reopen PNR, get HD status for new on a new service, and then how to do exchange. If this service was the original service was issued with AMDA entry, you can use AMD like exchange entry for exchange. AMD exchange / type of service, you can do exchange of services with similar type of service. It will be F, then plus new service line number, plus original service line number. MDE, it will be after exchange. System tell me that operation is started. MD exchange, go to the next page. System tell me about this exchange is voluntary exchange, agency code, point of sale, operator reference number, original AMD number, new AMD number, and additional collection amount. That path mean go to the next page, F9. System show us new AMD. System show us that this AMD is issued in connection with this ticket. Then go to the next page to open PNM. Now there is no service that was changed, passenger number 1, so segment number 2, and service was vegetarian lunch. Now our passenger has just has another service. On this flight segment, it's breakfast. Let's open this AMD. We can open AMD with entry AMD hash symbol AMD number or AMD plus service line number, service number 4. You will see AMD, type of AMD, AMDA, then AMD number. This AMD was issued in exchange for another one. Then you can see reason for issue, code, quantity, airline code, the day, then itinerary, then amount in selling currency, no baggage because it's breakfast, status of flight coupon, and association with ticket. Let's open another AMD that was exchanged. AMD hash symbol, AMD number. You will see that status of this AMD, of flight coupon of this AMD, is E exchange. Then let's open ticket. And you will see that both AMD, let's go to the next page, F6 entry, new one, this number, 71, is associated to this ticket. And exchanged AMD, this one, number 67, is de-associated from this ticket. Okay, AMD slash service type plus new service line plus original service line. It's entry for AMD exchange with after pricing. If you want to do some modification in this pricing, you can add X code to this request. Let's do it. Let's book the same service for the second passenger on the second flight. Or, for example, let's change the day and then do exchange of ticket and AMD. Our passengers want to change return day. For example, the second passenger. I want to split it from PNR. This second passenger want to flight on 30th of August. So I should add new flight segment. put it on the second line in PNR. Add unknown arrival segment between two similar flights, between two and second and third line. Save modification, get HK, and then delete unknown arrival segment. And now I want to do exchange of ticket. It will be EX star symbol number 2, new flight segment. What will happen? If there is no services associated with original flight, system will do exchange, system will delete original flight segment from PNR, and that's all, and finish exchange. But we have services. We have AMD associated with original flight. In this case, system doesn't delete original flight segment from PNR, just cancel seats. Why? Because there is AMD that associated with this flight. If you want to do exchange of service, you can book this new service to the new flight, do exchange, and then cancel original flight. Or you can do a refund of AMD and then cancel flight. Okay, let's add service, the same vegetarian lunch, the same service to the second flight segment. Save modification. Reopen PNA, we need HD status. Now we can price exchange of service. It will be TM, then EX plus new service line number 3 plus original service line number 1. Well, it's not additional collection because it's a similar reason for issue subcode. But if you want, you can, if you need, you can do some modification during issuing AMD. Entry will be AMD E, like exchange, then X, system will open mask, then slash type of service plus new service line plus original service line. System will fill mask. You will see original fare, you will see new fare, and you can do some modification. You can, for example, change fare. It will be exchange with additional collection. You can add some info in endorsement. You can add some info in tour code. And you can add some info in remark. Then save modification. Information is saved. Let's then go to the next page. On this step, you can save modification and return to PNR if you want to add form of payment for exchange. We will do it right now. Or you can save. You can click on enter and then finish exchange. Let's save modification. System show us pricing of exchange. You can see additional collection, and then you can add form of payment for exchange of services. Entry will be Entry for form of payment for exchange is PFO. Then you tell system slash type of service plus service new service line number plus original service line number, then double slash, and then info about form of payment. For example, it will be invoice. And system tell us that this additional amount will be paid by invoice. Let's finish exchange. Now you can use AMD entry without X because all modifications are saved. Okay, just a minute. Let's save. Just go to the next page. You got info about exchange, it's voluntary exchange. You get info about new AMD number, and then info about additional collection. Now you have new AMD only in PNA. Now you can cancel original flight. It will be just X3, and this flight is deleted from PNA because no services is associated with this flight segment now. Service is refunded, deleted. Let's open AMD. AMD on line number 2. You will see that this AMD has two forms of payment. This form of payment, cash, and this amount. We get this amount from original AMD, and cash is form of payment of original AMD. This new AMD additional collection amount is 137 rubles, this amount, and form of payment for this amount is invoice. Next, in case of involuntary exchange, you should add in this request I like involuntary. Let's add new service. For example, for the second flight segment. The same service. Save modification. Reopen PNA for HD status. And then let's do involuntary exchange. Entry will be AMD E, then I, then /F plus S service number 3, it's new one, plus service number 2 is original service line number. Then let's finish this exchange. It was example for involuntary exchange without any additional collection, of course, because it's involuntary. Then, if a service was priced via mask, you can do exchange via mask also. For example, let's open PNA is group PNA, and there is AMD for deposit is issued already. Fare in this AMD is 10,000 rubles. For example, we should exchange this AMD, we should add with some additional collection. How to do it? At first, let's add the same service. save our modification. And then when you try to do exchange with after pricing, MDE, system will tell you that after exchange denied, use manual exchange and use this entry. Wait just a minute. I should to ignore the previous operation. And then system open exchange mask. Absolutely manual exchange. Well, let's do the new service fare will be 110 euro. Next page. Voluntary or involuntary exchange, or I hope it will be V voluntary. Save. Where is it? Additional collection amount will be 1,000 rubles. Next page. Currency between euro and rubles. Next page. Fare became 11,000 rubles. Additional collection is 1,000 rubles, the same amount. Well, return document for form of payment is invoice. And then new form of payment will be cash, 1,000 rubles. Okay, just a minute. System show us that it's voluntary exchange, original AMD number, new AMD number, and amount for additional collection. Then go to the next page. All AMD are printed. Then go to the next page to reopen PNR. Let's open this AMD. It will be AMD plus service number 1. You will see that this new AMD issued in exchange for another one. You will see amount in this new AMD. It's 11,000 rubles. Then you will see fare in basic currency, equivalent in local currency. You will see that total amount A additional collection in this AMD is 1,000. You will see that this AMD is paid by original AMD 10,000 rubles. Form of payment in this original AMD was invoice, and this is invoice number. And then additional collection is paid by cash, it's 1,000 rubles. So for exchange, you should book new service. Then, if original AMD was issued with after pricing, like TM, or with manual pricing, like TT entry, you can price exchange with TM entry, then /EX like exchange, plus new service line number, plus original service line number. And then you can do exchange with MDE like exchange slash service type plus original new service plus original service line number. If you want to add some modification during exchange, you can add X code to this request. For involuntary exchange, you can add I like involuntary in this request. If service was issued with pricing via MD via pricing mask, it was MDN entry and then print MD by MDP, you should use MD exchange M mask for exchange. It will be MDEM, then plus new service line number plus original service line number.